Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, as always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. When you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Hey, recently, singer Ciara said she leaked, well, can't say she leaked because she posted on the Instagram page, but she posted a small snippet of a song that she's apparently about to release. I think it's called For the Girls, right? For the Girls. We'll get into that later. And it seems to be a song about propping up and promoting being an independent woman. And she's getting backlash because, well, the main thing is she's married to Russell Wilson. I mean, let's just be honest. You can say from the outside looking in, don't know the relationship personally, but from the outside looking in, it looks like she hit a jackpot. You know, she got a square dude, you know, play football. He looks intelligent. I guess a handsome young man. Don't get in trouble, you know. Did have a white girlfriend, like I think when he first got drafted, or you know, when he was in college, and then he left her, and then I guess a few years later, met Ciara, they got married, they got 2 kids. Hell, he, what you call him, a stepdaddy for her oldest child, who's from Future, the rapper Future. And we'll get into him too in a second. But hey, like I say, she hit the jackpot. And so people are saying, why is she putting out a song talking about for the girls, for the women out there who don't need no man, who making their own money and this, that, and the third? Why she feel the need to put that out there? Well, I'm gonna say it like this. We're gonna get straight to the point. Yes, it is a very hypocritical song. I mean, from what we've heard. Because I actually went to the Twitter page, Instagram page, what have you, and you know, listened to it, watched the video. And one of the main lines that she says is, for the girls who's on a mission like me. So now if we rewind, remember Ciara was a single mom, went through, you know, many public high profile relationships with different guys. And she went on a video on an interview and basically said that, you know, she would be up at night crying, praying for a man, for a husband. And her prayers were answered. She got Russell Wilson. And I mean, hell, it was so profound. You know, black community, female black community, they called her prayer. She had her own prayer named after the call of Ciara's prayer. I mean, you got the Lord's Supper, you got the Lord's Prayer, and then you got Ciara's prayer. Like, and next thing you know, she'll be deemed a saint with her own statue and her own tarot card here pretty soon. But anyway, man. But yeah, the song is hypocritical, but you gotta think about it. Like I said, she said that for girls on a mission like her, that was her mission. While she was single, she did all these things to show her independence, to, you know, not to sit there and sulk. Now, she may be crying at night, wishing for a man, but in the daytime, she gotta handle her business. So yeah, that's something to be proud of, I guess. But let's not skew the fact that we know, like say, single parents. I mean, you can be single all you want to. My thing, I'd say just leave kids out of it. You can be single for the rest of your life, that's fine. Just don't have no babies, because statistics show, you know, kids that grow up in a one-parent home are more likely to drop out of school, be on drugs, commit crime, go to jail, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Said more likely, not saying all of them will, but my thing is, you always want to try to increase your chances of success. So don't sit there and say, well, hell, everybody's kids don't do it. So yeah, I know everybody's, just like 2-parent households, everyone's kids in a 2-parent household don't grow up and make, you know, become millionaires, business owners, climb the corporate ladder and make, you know, become millionaires and retire at 40 or 50. You know, that doesn't happen all the time. But but the possibility and probability is more along those lines than of a single parent. So like I said, you want to be single, try to leave the kids out of it. But again, her mission was to find her a husband or mate. Because trust me, no matter what these women say, most of them do not want to be alone. Everybody, man, forget the women and men part. Everybody who got some sense want to have a family. That's just how it is, man. Everybody want to have a family. People want to procreate, you know what I'm saying? Add on to the next generation and just continue the life cycle. That's just human nature, right? So you can't knock a woman or a man for that. But with that being said, yes, it is a hypocritical song, and people are outraged about it, upset, wondering why a woman who's married with 3 kids and $1 million husband, who's probably taking good care of her, you know, per their social media post, you know, wondering why she's doing this. But yet, I guarantee you, I bet a large portion of you guys still listen to Future and Rick Ross, the rapper. And we know, matter of fact, let's just say the majority of y'all, including myself, I listen to the old music mostly, but we all listen to rap music. And a lot of that music is, let's just say, hypocritical for the lifestyle. Now, we knock these young boys out here with this drill music, or this new, these, I don't know what else they call it, the next, you know, so the next phase of rap. With these youngsters out here in these streets, living in these streets, and they out here committing crimes, you know, murking each other. And now we want to, you know what I'm saying, be upset. But remember, we used to be upset when cats like, you know, let's say NWA, or, you know, a few members of the NWA would rap about one thing, but wasn't living their life. But they would tell you, man, it's entertainment. And what we're doing is rapping about what goes on in the hood, not what we do in the hood, but what goes on in the hood, right? I mean, Too Short rapping about pimping and stuff like that. He'll tell you he wasn't no pimp. I think he said, was it Snoop Dogg? One of them said they tried to be, you know, try pimping out for a little while and it didn't work out the way they wanted to, or the way they thought it would be. They didn't want to do their lifestyle, what have you. But these people rapped about a certain lifestyle, but we know they did not live it. And like I said, Future rapped about Molly Percocets, got a song with that in the chorus for about 45 minutes. And he comes out in an interview and says he doesn't partake in those drugs. But people still listen to his music, sell out his shows, collaborate with him. And so Rick Ross found out he was the CO. He lied about it, said that was not him, photoshopped or whatever. And then once the proof came out, then he said, well, yeah, I don't know, he came up with some kind of explaining that he did, but you see, he lied about his lifestyle, you know. But there's really no need to lie about being himself, because my thing is this here: street or no street, if you got any ear to the street or any understanding of how the penitentiary system works, I know people who work for the penitentiary system in Texas, and they'll tell you, they'll let you know. Hell, being the CO, a lot of times them COs are the ones, when you want to know how them cell phones and them drugs getting in to those prisons, you know, how these prison guards and these COs end up pregnant or impregnating prisoners, or getting pregnant by these prisoners. It be them COs. It be them prison guards. You understand what I'm saying? They be the one who, you know what I'm saying, who be facilitating all the crimes that go on in the prisons. But yet, Rick Ross, who raps about being this big kingpin, tried to dispel that. It's kind of odd to me. You know, if you're trying to live that life and act like you that life, and then when they come out, could have easily said, yeah, I was one, got, you know, and I ain't got no shame in it, blah, blah, blah. Because folks who know, they know. So apparently, he don't know. So he might have been more square than what he want to admit, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'm a square. I say that proudly. You know what I'm saying? I lived in the street area, street culture, but I wasn't no street dude. Out, you know what I'm saying? Out 2, 3, late at night, early in the morning. You know, out there slinging rocks, gang banging. Wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, back to Ciara. I think, like I said, everybody's being hypocritical, and you're not shaming or chastising these other performers who continue to promote this lifestyle. Hell, Jay-Z rapped about a lifestyle. He tried to transition over to a different route, which he eventually was able to do. But originally, when he tried to go from the street to the corporate, people dogged him. But he was just showing growth. I listened to it, thought it was great. But people on the street, they don't like to see you change, and that's the thing about that. But you'd rather hear. But I mean, so my thing is, you can't have it both ways. Like my daughter tell me, can't have, pick a struggle. You can't have both of them. Pick a struggle. So either you want to live that life and you want to sing about it, rap about it, or you don't want to live that life. You want to keep it all entertainment, that the world knows entertainment, and then you put it out as such, and let that be the reason. But you as a consumer cannot be mad at what she did, because this is just a business move. That's all. It's just a business play. She just, it's the going topic. She trying to. I personally feel I think this is a song talking. It's like maybe an old song that she's putting out, talking about her whole journey, and like she's saying, on a mission like her. So she wants her fans to be on a mission like her. Yeah. You live the life that you gotta live. Whatever you created for yourself, good or bad, you build on it, make it better, make it positive. But you keep looking for that mate, because everybody wants to be, like I say, in the family, taken care of, and want to take care of people. That's all. That's just human nature. But yeah, and about the title of that song, like let me look through here, because there's some lyrics on here. What did it say? What did she say? So on Monday, Ciara posted a reel on her Instagram with the caption, "This is for all the girls that's in love with theyself. This is for all the girls that done did it by theyself. My forever letter to myself." See, that's another thing. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about her language. When you, like I say, married a guy who looks like he could have been high on the corporate ladder. Y'all are both making millions. I'm sure your kids are in private school. Why are you putting out this, let's just say this street slang still, when you ain't been street for I don't know how long? Like, the problem in our community is we do not want to grow. Now, it's one thing to be talking to your friends and, words may slip out. Old slang, old, vernacular, whatever, may slip out. Accents may come out, when you're talking, you get real comfortable. But when you want to help your community grow, like I said, you want your community to be on what you call it, on a mission like you got to show growth. Growth in how you make money, how you save money, growth in your relationships, growth in your education. So that way you can pass it down to the children. But as long as you want to keep talking like this is like a slap in the face to those who talk like this, and this is, actually the way they talk every day. This is the people that hang around. See, the thing about it is you want your girls to find a man like Russell Wilson, but they'll never find him in that circle of people who talk that slang. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't dogging nobody, down nobody, because I talk that slang too. But when you're trying to teach people and trying to instruct people and help guide people to a more positive way of life, you got to show more growth in them. You can't be on that level. You can go down to that level to get them, but you got to show growth in order for them to, not necessarily for you to pull them up, but for them to follow your path. Period. So anyway, tell me what you think about this story, man. Like I said, I think it's a hypocritical song. Yeah, she's married. I don't think she should be. I think, and another thing, one last thing. It's funny how people are not. Notice people are upset with Ciara, but they're not upset with the lyrics. Notice that. They're not upset with what she's saying. They're just upset with her because of who said it. But in reality, shouldn't nobody be saying that. Anyway, tell me what you think about it. Leave your comments below and then share it with the world. And with that being said, I leave you in peace. And I'll see you on the other side.